of nearby islands.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, warshippers of all ages, welcome to day 2 of King of the Sea Internationals. I'm Lord Zathan, joined by Puddin597. We are bringing you A7 and L7 and AU. There we go, that's better. AU in the green. Both of these are Chinese teams. This is the final match of the Swiss stage. This team, whichever one wins this, will continue into the playoffs, which start next. The team that loses this best of 3 match is done for the tournament, period. L7 is China's number 6 team and looked pretty strong yesterday. AU is China's number 3 team, also looked pretty strong yesterday. So here we are. AU bringing Gdansk, a Daring, a Marceau, 420 KOTS Blazed build Harugumo, Brisbane, a Moskva, a Salem, a Vermont, and Puddin, the first time that we have seen a Preußen in this tournament.
Great depression.
Yes. What do we have for Team L7, sir?
L7, we have a Marceau, a Salem, going towards Apple, a Z42 heading towards Bacon. The Salem is radar. I don't agree with that still. Then going to Chocolate would be a Kremlin, Moskva, Lechmon, Brisbane, Bungo, because that's the best brawling ship. And I've never been a big fan of 420 Blazing, so we got a Chain Smoking Hiragumo and a Marceau going over there.
Yep, I see that. Lots of force going to the C cap for L7. They're going pretty heavy that way. I do understand and kind of appreciate the Z42 charge to the B cap, but I'll tell you what, I think L7 would have been better off sending the Marceau to the B cap if they really wanted the B cap, and sending the Z42 to the C cap.
Oh, apparently there's a code already.
Yes, but apparently it's invalid. I do not understand why. Okay, now it worked. Whatever. Thank you for the pinning. Remember, these are time-sensitive codes, so you have to drop everything that you're doing and redeem it immediately.
Right, which is why we're quiet about what's going on, because more important is stuff that we already have too much of.
You're here for your drops and stuff codes, and so are we, everyone. We are gamers too. So, anyways, we see the Marceau detected at A cap and already coming under fire.
You may see that. I see me entering a code.
Z42 is backing into the B cap, which will probably draw out the Moskva radar. There's the radar.
I'm shocked.
Shocked and appalled.
Stunned. No, and stunned. Shocked and stunned.
Shocked and... That's right. We've stopped the shocked and appalled. Now it's just stunned.
Yeah, we can't be appalled anymore.
Can't be appalled anymore. Bungo. We have not yet seen a Bungo matter much. What are we oofing?
The Vermont got a nice little chunk on the Z with the reset, too.
Ah, I see that. Call me Jun. Didn't we watch him get farmed out yesterday?
What? No, we never saw Vermont get farmed out in KOTS at all. Well, it tried to, waddle away from, fire.
Meanwhile, L7's Marceau coming off worse for wear in this engagement with AU's Marceau on the 10 line. That's just a straight up 1v1.
More importantly, hats off to the Z42 for just going, all right, your radar don't last forever.
Yeah, yep. He held the line and he took it.
Now, only if he had Luchins in there, and Luchins was, well, he probably does have Luchins in there, but, well, the Z42 to where it just go spot 3 things and get a free heal.
Oh, yeah. He does have loot yens. Yep. You see the buff preventive maintenance? He's got loot yens.
Brisbane's under radar.
Yep, and so was the Gumo.
Oh, Bungo misses shots on a Brisbane. That could come back and bite him in the butt.
Yeah, but another battleship didn't miss their shots on Pulo's Brisbane, and he takes 2 torpedoes and goes down. First blood AU. Wow. He even had a hydro going, Puddin'.
Well, I mean, at least he used hydro prior to eating the torpedoes.
Yes. That was smart of him. But you can see here the Preußen reached out and touched him with 16,500 damage, and then 2 Gumo torpedoes for 20,000 seals the deal.
L7 Salem over at Apples just took 2 torpedoes. Apparently, the KOTS trick of popping hydro after you see the torpedoes is the correct way, because everybody who has hydro running has eaten torpedoes anyways.
Yeah. Wait, you said the Salem 8 torpedoes? He's got radar.
L7's right.
Dow? Yeah. Oh, because he could have hydro is what you're saying.
Yeah, could have had a hydro.
Could have hydro. Got it. All right. Well, Chuan is in trouble now in the Marceau. Once again detected. Once again being shot at. But Taja is also in trouble now on radar. Wait. GG's Haragumo running away, shooting in the open. This kind of feels like a bad idea. Oh. Bungo spoke. First time we've seen the Bungo do something in this tournament.
No, that's not true. We watched plenty of them die. That's technically doing something.
Yeah, we did see one decide to charge a channel and not do well for it.
Kind of got oofed.
He
Took
got
an arrow
oofed
to the knee. Ended his career.
Yep, let's watch this Bungo salvo on the Haragumo that's riding the line. Ooh. He didn't ride that line hard enough. He takes 8,000 damage from Bungo shells. Bingo, bango, bungo, everyone.
Listen, I'll wake you up as soon as the Vermont's going to do something to the Salem, because I think the Vermont's at full steam, so it's still going to take a week for him to get over there.
Well,
over at A side.
I see that, and to me, I think the bigger issue is the fact that he's going to go in front, and the Salem is going to come around too. When you're coming up on an island, you always want to split. So, Junjun should be going the shorter route, and the Salem, Molyu, should be going the longer route. Okay, he's making the change now. Good. Because here's the deal. If he goes this way, and the Salem goes this way, then Dow just continues to reverse, and he doesn't care.
And now he stops that because the Marceau got picked up by the Gdansk radar. Right, I think the Salem was a little delayed on getting out.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I guess he is making a turn.
It's a good radar.
The Salem knows in trouble.
Yep. It's a good radar by that Gdansk, and there's 2 torpedoes. He does DCP to get off of out of that flood, but Dow's in trouble. Oh. Torpedoes nail the Bungo and the poor Haragumo that was fixing to smoke him up. That's unfortunate. All right. Well, L7 has decided to win harder on this side. They've already got the sea cap, and they're pushing this Marceau forward. This just seems bad. We're gonna see him go down in a moment, and then we gotta beat feet over to the other side because that Salem is getting whittled down too. 2 battles taking place on either side. Ooh, no. Marceau survives. He goes dark. Oh, no. Dogs, what are you doing? Dogs is going for it. And throwing away another ship just because, I guess.
Now the Vermont's got to make another turn to go back behind the Salem.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Now Dow can just back up. I really don't understand why the Vermont didn't just keep going.
Because the Marceau was pushing forward. He should have just had faith in a Salem to do something. Right, well, we got a Kremlin parked in the middle of B-cap. I don't understand. Like Team Bravo, we were doing so great yesterday. Why are we just throwing ships away today?
More torpedoes now from the Gdansk. And here comes the brick. Kremlin. Meanwhile, L7 shoves their Kremlin through the middle.
Right,
out
and
unscathed.
a poison.
Yes, and then the Moskva comes out right in front of the Z42. Eesh. Alright, let's watch Brick do Brick things. It took forever, but Brick is ready.
Well, I mean, what's faster, a Salem in reverse or a Vermont going forward?
Brick fires all shells, and that was a Citadel at the end of Pitadel to kill the Salem, ladies and gentlemen. Should have happened a minute or two ago, but whatever.
I don't see a way out for this Kremlin other than to turn into a permanent fixture in the bottom of the ocean.
Oh yes, he has moved forward, and he will die there. Because coming up his rear is a Daring and a Gdansk and a Moskva. And this poor Z52.
You forgot about the Vermont. Right? The Vermont is coming up behind him, but, you know, by the time the Vermont gets over, the Kremlin will be dead.
Yeah, by the time Brick re-engages, game will be over. Brick done, Brick things. Brick go play something else now.
Only there was another good all-around U.S. battleship.
Does it rhyme with Flame Tana?
I was thinking something with some speed and only a 4x2 setup with guns that barely work. Unless they decide to work.
Well, there goes the Kremlin. And game 1 is going to go to AU.
Are you sure about that? Like, L7 could still mysteriously kill them all because, you know, detonations are still a thing.
Sir, I am 3 minutes and 9 seconds sure.
I think it's going to be quicker than that.
Yes, I know. I was going to change it as I said it, but then these guys are taking too long to kill things.
Bunch of jerks.
I know, right? Seriously. Thank you. All right, now I am 2 minutes and 20 seconds sure.
Oh my god, and the Daring Dodge torpedoes without hydro. I'm telling you, hydro's a myth.
It is a myth indeed.
Oh no, the Marseille's gonna go, or Marceau's gonna go down.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, and the Bungo was the last battleship standing.
Yep.
Well, Vermont update. Vermont has now hit the 3 line.
Let's go and spectate the Bungo, shall we?
Oh, I'm gonna spectate the Moskva popping radar for what reason?
Yes.
You're surrounded. I wouldn't worry about what's behind you because in front of you is also just equally as bad.
The Bungo fires HE and demolishes the Daring.
Well played to him.
Well played, Bungo. Absolutely. I think that'll be the first clip moment of the day. And the day is young.
Moskva, and Moskva got touched.
Well, here's the problem. He's kind of showing a lot of side right now.
Well, I mean, while that was going on, the Poison decided to go, maybe I can shoot something long range. And the answer was no.
No. Now, if he sees the Brisbane here, he can actually Citadel it with AP.
So Vermont got into the fight, guys, and the game's not over.
Whoa! Nope, he's using HE. Oh, well. Alright, who's gonna... Oh, yeah, Bungo gonna die.
I don't know. I think they're both going to die.
Well, we are going to spectate the Bungo for our death pick, everyone. Maybe I can get the background. Maybe I can get the Moskva in the background, too, huh? Oh, I can get that destroyer dying. That was fun.
Well, they have 6 seconds.
Ta-da!
And they did it.
Alright, I got the flash in the background. Professional streamer right there, everyone. Let's go. Alright, AU up a game. Now, they weren't Team Bravo on the map, but I will tell you this. They were Team Bravo in the overall match. So, technically, in a way,
China won. I'm
China,
shocked.
China won. China hath won, and I am being pinged. Why am I being pinged?
Because you're a very important streamer?
I don't know about that. All right, let's see. All right. Well, we don't have a lot to show you guys right now because we have to wait for this group to end. But they might have. Yes, they have. Okay, so one thing we can do. Oh, I need to run a commercial break. One of the things that we can do is take a look at the overall standings for today. We haven't fixed all of the bracket because obviously the 6 teams will be decided, the final 6 will be decided after this round is over. But we can see that TSYMQ will face off against JC. ELSR will face off against Oh Boy. Now, this is the match that you and I have scheduled for ourselves, Puddin', unless we get screwed by the official cast again. So far, I don't see that happening, but they haven't selected theirs yet, so we will see. Somebody is spectating the box, though. We'll have to look. I feel bad. Oh, Puddin', look at this. TWA and Rain, assuming they're going to win their matchup, they will face each other in 2.3, which means either TWA or Rain will be knocked out of this tournament in 2.3. I want to sign us up for that one.
I wouldn't waste your time.
Okay, fine.
But like every major, like everybody's gonna go watch that game. Quite
That's
literally, it's a look. It's who's literally gonna win this tournament.
Let's see who signed up for 2.3 right now. Here's 2.3. Wargaming Official has already grabbed it.
Yeah. I told you.
Never mind, y'all.
I can tell you this for a fact too. Bo and Iron Man are going to be there. Minnie's already there.
Minnie's already there. So, obviously next weekend when I'm casting, most likely with Sea Raptor, Puddin' is on deck in case. But next weekend, it's literally going to be 4 teams playing. And it's going to be the semis, and then it's going to be the finals, and that's it. I don't think we're going to cast the 3rd place match. Because it happens at the same time. So, eesh. All right. Teams are going to be ready at 26, which is in 7 minutes from now. Looks like it looks no, that's Redamel that picked that one. We still don't know about who's selecting this. Should I give Bo a heart attack and just click on that? Whoever wins this though is going to move on to face Rain in the final. So that's nice. They've populated this. Okay. So KSM versus KSM Epoxy, whoever wins that gets to go up against TVOT, which is China's #1 team. Whoever wins BSF versus Bonks, which is the team that China's official is casting, goes against Aris, which is Asia's #1 team. Whoever wins STN versus CL goes on to face TWA, EU's #1 team. Okay, RS or Moai goes on to face them. That's nice because that's EU. That could be EU versus EU. And And then RSTC or AFTD goes on to face Resin, which is North America's number 2 team. So currently that means that we have 1, 2 NA teams in the finals, right? Or in the playoffs. 2. We will have 3, technically, because KSM Epoxy is going to be an NA team. We're going to have 3. Now, if Bonks wins, that could be 4. Hashtag pray for NA, because that's the only... HRS, I think, is also... I think HSRS is also a... yeah, it should be HSR, is an NA team, right? So...
Yeah.
They are also NA. So we could potentially have 5 NA teams in the playoffs. 5. Assuming they defeat Moyai. And Bonks defeats BSF. Let's take a look at... let's see. Bonks. We don't know the result of that game yet. And what was the other NA team I wanted to find?
Epoxy? KSM?
HSR. Oh, yeah. We could look at those two. I was thinking about Epoxy's up 1 game over KSM. HSR was the other one, and we don't have a result of that one either. All right. Gata is not a gunboat. Well, Gata has Hydro. Puddin', how would you feel about casting the next game as the traditional, like you cover one team and I cover one team?
Okay.
You want to try it?
Sure.
Okay. Chat, what we're going to do is we're going to do the old style King of the Sea casting from before. So the old style King of the Sea casting is I cover one team, Puddin' covers the other. This is what it used to be like when Raptor and I cast King of the Sea many moons ago, before we had the all-seeing eye of both teams. To me, that brings in a lot more drama, a lot more uncertainty. Well, I'm willing to try it, and Puddin's willing to try it, and we would honestly love some feedback from y'all on what you thought of it. Okay? In the meantime, I think I need to pour myself some energy drink. So I'm going to do that. Alright, Puddin', what flavor should I go for? Strawberry lemonade, dragon fruit mango, rocket pop, or grape popsicle?
Strawberry.
Huh?
Strawberry.
Strawberry lemonade?
Yep.
Part of... Who is this? Advanced GG. Oh, I thought this was Rogue Energy. Huh. Maybe it's the same? I don't know anymore. Anyway, it's part of their focus line. Focus. So, whatever. We'll try it out and see. Rogue Energy sent me a bunch of energy drink packets to try them out in case I wanted to do some sort of partnership with them. Hashtag sponsorship. I don't drink a lot of energy drink. And I told them this, and they keep going back to me like, hey, are you willing to sign up yet? And I'm like, no, guys, I haven't tried it yet. I've had this for like 6 months, so it might be old at this point, but I'm not going to pour myself energy drink just because I have it. I'm going to do it when I need it. God knows I need it today. So, whatever. Oof, got a weird smell. We got this nice, I got this nice, like, tumbler shaker thing. So that's fun. I don't know. Yay. But I have a whole nother box back there. They sent me another one because they're like, we really want it.
They sent you another one and you still haven't said the... Oh, my God.
Puddin', do you not know me?
Well, I mean... Like, they sent it for you to try it, and you're like, yeah, I'll get around to it.
Yeah, I know, right?
4 years later.
Well...
What I'm saying is I can't believe they sent you another box. Like, no offense, are these people stupid?
Honestly, they want it, and that's fine. Hey, guess what? We're dropping already.
Oh, God darn it. Now I have to pause the interview.
Chat, we'll see you on Trap in a moment. My map, You're going to watch my video. Enjoy.
Among the volcanic islands of the South Pacific, opposing fleets vie for dominance across a small archipelago. This tropical paradise will shortly be sullied by the sound of gunfire, and only one team will be declared champion. This is Trap. Trap is a 42 by 42 kilometer domination-style map with 4 cap points running in a line from southwest to northeast. The A cap is in the bottom left, B is in the center, and C and D are in the top right. Previously located by the southwestern island chain, the A cap is now centered on the corner. With a radius of 15.5 kilometer, the new cap provides plenty of space for smoke destroyers and radar cruisers to play inside. Push too far, however, and teams will find no hiding place. The half-submerged caldera in the center of the B cap is frequently a magnet for destroyers seeking shelter. But breaks in the islands along the edge of the capture area make this a risky play.
Right, so what do you got on Team Alpha that I can't see?
Well, let's take a look, Putin. We have Trap. This is AU. They are currently up a game over L7. This is do or die for L7. If they do not win this game, they lose the match, and they are done with the tournament. And AU advances to the playoffs. So, AU brings a Gdansk, a Daring, a Grozovoy, and a Delny. That's a unique upgrade Grozovoy as well. Moskva with unique upgrade. A Brisbane, a Salem with radar. There's your Montana, and a St. Vincent to round out their battleships. Puddin', what do we have to the south of L7?
To the south, we have a Gdansk that's set up for Pew Pew with RPF, a chain-smoking Gumo with a Brisbane in tow. They are heading to somewhere, I can't tell you. There's a Stalingrad with reload, a St. Vincent reload, a Montana with American accuracy, and a spotter plane consumable thingy. We have a Marceau, a Marceau, a Marceau, and a Marceau, all pretty much typical Marceau builds.
All right. Now, at this point, guys, we're going to do traditional style casting, the old-fashioned KOTS. So I'm only going to show you guys the perspective of AU. Putin is watching L7 and their perspective. So all of a sudden, AU now sees there are 3 Marceaus over here, and there's only the one Delny, as the Grozovoy comes under just insane fire. Oh, taken down L7 with the early aggressive play. Huge, huge kill. Meanwhile,
Well, it looks like they will send somebody in to see, maybe, potentially.
well, they don't have to. Well, if you're talking about AU, yes,
Yeah,
the Delny's going to step into it.
Well, that was going on. L7 got bacon.
And Alpha. I'm really surprised that, L7 got bacon, but AU got Alpha. I'm surprised AU got Alpha.
Gdansk got bacon, just ate a torpedo from somebody. A mysterious torpedo.
Mysterious torpedo. And we can't see that because, again, we don't have the all-seeing eye. So we see that the Daring is looking to go into the B cap, and unless I caught and watched the torpedoes, I wouldn't know any better. Okay, and this is one of the things about the old-fashioned style King of the Sea, is a lot of it turns into literally, where are these torpedoes going? And are they going to hit something? And oh look, there's torpedoes that just appeared on the Delny.
I was going to say, more importantly, you missed out on the person who didn't get the flood and had to wait another 2 minutes to die.
What?
Oh, because you had to kill yourself in a carrier, right?
Oh, yeah. And in the true old style KOTS, we had tier 1 ships that would have to ram each other. All right, we got a smoke screen on the edge of the B cap. So that would probably be the Harugumo. Could be the Gdansk as well, I suppose. I don't believe that AU has seen the Harugumo Brisbane combo yet.
Oh, they're lurking somewhere.
Now, one of the other things too is that Raptor and I would often be like, hey, where is so-and-so? We haven't seen them in a long time. And sometimes I would tell Raptor, and sometimes I wouldn't. I'd make him wait for it, just like you all. So,
Oh, you mean like I'm making you wait for what L7's rotation is doing?
yes, and I love that because you can get this feeling of we don't know what to do. Like, AU is looking around like, who is going where? And they're trying to get set up to see if L7 is going to try to overpush. And they see but one ship now, the St. Vincent. For whatever reason, he has decided to poke his nose out. And everybody is looking to shoot him. Meanwhile, Tamori now backs into the B cap in his daring. The Stalingrad did radar earlier. I'm sure Tamori called it out and knew that this radar is down. So unless there's a radar in this smoke still, we're going to see a B cap here flipping to AU, who desperately needs a cap at this point because they're down a ship. Okay, they got the B cap. Wouldn't be surprised if that Stalingrad radar pops up soon. It's on cooldown for maybe another 5 seconds.
Well, I mean, we have the slap fight with the St. Vincent versus St. Vincent.
Yeah, Junjun looks like he's coming off worse for wear in this engagement. He's on 2 fires and choosing... There's the DCP. Maybe he figures, well, I got the super heal, but I wouldn't depend on that. On the strength of 3 cap points, we see AU ticking up more rapidly than L7. But we still don't see much of L7 right now. There's the Montana. You can see the importance of firing your guns and getting yourself detected. Sorry, go ahead, Puddin.
There's your Moskva opening up on the Montana.
Yes. So that's the thing, right? Like, you can see the Moskva, you can see the Delny for a moment. But you really can't see anybody else. Junjun continues to come under fire. Torpedoes now approaching Junjun. They fizzle out. And now we see the Gdansk charging into the B cap with radar blazing away. Tamori stopping to smoke and shoot for free while the Moskva radars. This is 23 more seconds of radar time.
Looks like the Gdansk is going to get in there safely.
Yeah, he gets some resets, but that's it. Gdansk DCPs as the radar expires, and Nomi finds a safe spot in B. So B will flip. Muso Hunter has some torpedoes going by him. He's all right.
A-cap is finally being contested. The question is by what ship or ships?
I would have expected to be the Brisbane Gumo. And we'll see what AU can do to hold off on the A-cap. That A-cap is so large, all it takes is literally one ship to show up. Oh, it's the Marceau and Gumo. So I'm sure Brisbane's in tow. Watch these torpedoes on GG. He'll be okay. But with the Brisbane radar going, he's got the flexibility to choose his target. Aha, there's the Brisbane. I knew the Brisbane and the Gumo were a team. I'm sure AU knew that they were a team as well.
Oof, Montana shots are coming in on this Brisbane. Just saw that pop up.
Mm-hmm. GG coming under fire now as Namori now pops over.
Ooh, Delny got spotted up at Chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
He's at half health and potentially going down some more HP.
Some more HP is correct, but he does have a heal. Montana's rotated over. So AU has sussed out that there will be a push through the A-cap. Oh, torpedoes on the Montana. Fizzle out at the last possible second. And all of a sudden, things have flipped now. B-cap, A-cap has also gone to L7. And with the strength of the D-cap, L7 will win this game in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. AU needs to push someplace, find a way back in, and I think they're going to shove the Montana in the B cap because I don't know how else they can do it. They spent so much time just sitting. You all saw that. But you can also see that they had no information either. They weren't really sure what the enemy was doing, and sometimes that can be a paralyzing moment.
I don't know if they subbed the Montana in, but if they're going to do it, they need to bring the Moskva with, too.
Oh, yeah. And if you look at it, well, you can't see it, but he's, I think, fixing to do just that.
You know, the Gdansk gets spotted by something, so I'm going to have to assume it's radar right now.
Yes. Moskva is radaring.
Now, here's the question. Do you shove your Montana in to counter their Montana?
You almost have to, right? You can't allow... I mean, I suppose you don't have to, frankly. You can just leave him there. He just steps on the cap, and that delays the inevitable win anyways. I think the bigger thing is you gotta get something on the A cap. But with 4 ships down there, and you only have 3, that's a tall order. Meanwhile,
well, I mean, the other thing is, like, L7's got to get their Montana to stop the Moskva. So your Gdansk potentially has the opportunity to torp the Montana without the Moskva coming at him.
And if you look at the Montana's movement, he's going north of the island. He should be going south of the island to trap the Gdansk, right? And the Montana goes on this side, and the Moskva goes on the other, and that squeezes out the Gdansk. He's not doing that, though. He's going to the north of the B island.
That's what I was saying about, like, getting L7's Montana to stop the Moskva from doing that pinch.
Yep.
Right? Because if he does that, then the Gdansk, like you say, just sets up for Montana.
But they don't even...
the other side.
Right, but they don't even have to
do that.
Worry about the pinch because the Montana is going the way he's going.
Oh, looks like Brisbane's are Brisbaneing it up with counter radars against each other.
Well, you get the feeling that the game's close to an end, and something has to be done. GG's Marceau on radar, clearly the focus target. He's the lowest health ship, and he just disappeared. But he opens up.
Hydro up, and dodges those torps.
Yep. Because he opens up, though, Tamori now's daring does detect GG's Marceau. But that stops.
I think that was a mistake by GG for opening up like this.
I 100% agree. Why risk dying here?
AU's Moskva is coming under heavy fire, though, too. Montana's taking a shot. Torpedoes are out on him. Mm-hmm. Oh, your Montana just took a crack at the Marceau.
GG's still under fire. Disappears. Oof. 1 minute, 30 seconds now. Meanwhile, Yuko's Moskva is probably going to die. Here it comes right here. It's the kill shot. This will end the game, and we'll go to a game 3. Almost ending the game. No point gain.
Because the Marceau is going to go down.
Yeah. No point gain for either team now. Well, technically no point gain for Team Bravo L7. L7 needs to find another kill here. As Dao's Gumo is detected. Something is in the smoke and angry.
An assassination attempt on Montana here? Oh, he's got to get that other set off.
Well, he has to. These are, I mean, they're Marceau torpedoes. Let's take a look. This can do it. This can end the game. And it does not end the game, but it helps a lot. Why? Because the Brisbane for AU kills Dao's Harugumo on the other side of the map. You can seriously get this feeling that there's a lot of tension at this point. Everybody trying to make this work.
All right, well, Port St. Vincent's by himself at Donuts.
The big thing is that now AU has the B cap well in hand. They are ticking up the B cap. Can AU kill this Brisbane? Can the Brisbane do something about Gabriel's Brisbane? It's a 3-on-1 right now because L7 does not want to risk their Marceau dying.
And it looks like everybody's going to try to save
look
the
at
St.
look
Vincent.
at look at the St. Vincent. Look at the St. Vincent. Delney coming in with the torpedoes, gets the kill. Huge kill. Absolutely huge kill. L7 Marceau in trouble now. He goes down too as the Salem takes down the Marceau and the who else was it? The Delney dies to the Stalingrad. And all of a sudden, look at this. Look at this. Now we're tied up. Brisbane kills Brisbane. The Brisbanes end up trading it out. And look at this score, everybody. B cap is ticking. C cap is ticking. L7.
Kill on the
Molu.
Salem.
Yep, Molu is all that's left for AU up to the north besides that St. Vincent. If the Montana, if MM's Montana, who just went dark, can get this kill on the Salem, that might be enough to do it. Call Me Junjun gets 2 fires on the Montana. His DCP is available. Will he DCP?
I think this Montana should have been going forward, not reversing.
And yeah, absolutely he should be going forward. I don't know why he's just sitting here. He hasn't even fired his guns yet. And he's not even DCPing. He's on 2 fires. That's the rule. You're on 2 fires, you DCP. So I'm very confused by the decision making of that player. As Overmatch says, nah, not today. 49 seconds from an AU win and a 2-0 victory for AU. L7 needs
going to pull this off. L7's just sitting there twiddling their thumbs.
This is absolutely... This was L7's game to lose. I really feel like they had... Why shoot the St. Vincent? You're not going to kill him. L7 would have been far better off shooting the Salem with that Montana. It doesn't really matter, though. With 14 seconds to go, AU is going to win. Actually, the Stalingrad's going to die here, and that will do it. So many opportunities thrown away by L7 at the end here. Wow. What
Some questionable decision making, if you ask me.
Very much so. But you know what? Hats off to L7 for winning. Congratulations go to them.
Well, it's either that or they really, really just wanted to go to bed or out to eat or anywhere but here.
I mean, sorry, it was AU that won.